This is the new Lucent Pack from Nike, and in today's video I'm going to be taking these out of their boot bags. I'm going to be showing you them. I'm going to be telling you what I think of them, what I like, what I maybe don't like, tell you where you can get a pair, tell you what else is in the collection, and generally just sharing these new boots that we're now seeing on pitch. But first, before we do that, as always, if you like seeing new boots, if you love seeing boots from a collection, please support the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you get updated every time I upload a new video. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, it means a great deal. Okay, so Nike Lucent Pack. Are you ready? Let's go! Zoom Air. So, what have we got? We have got Mercurial, finally a Phantom, and Tiempo. First of all, must give a big shout out to my guys over at ProDirect Soccer. Thank you for setting me up with these ones so I can share them with you. I'll put the links in the description so you can go straight to their site to get a pair of any of these boots should you wish, and there's loads to choose from here. There's collars, there's DF collars, there's Tiempos, there's loads to choose from. So which should we go for first? Well, if any of you watched my unboxing of the bonded pack, you'll notice that this guy was missing. So I'm going to start off with the Phantom, and let's bring it out now. So here we have the new, I say new, it's been out a while, but for new for this pack, Phantom GT2. And what do we think of this? First impressions. Now, as you can tell, all of these packs have a kind of similar colour theme. So we'll see this yellow strike, we'll see this solar orange that comes through, and we will see each of the boots having their own slightly distinctive version of each of the colours in a colourway. First off, let me know what you think about this Phantom, just purely from a visual design. What are you thinking to this update to the design here, the way we've got this colour blocking? And those of you with an eagle eye will have already noticed that this pattern here is a deliberate throwback to the Hypervenom 2. Yes, that most famous of Hypervenoms, the one that everybody loved, this guy. So this is the Phantom GT2 Low, as I like to call it, or plain old Phantom GT2 for those of you. And obviously this is the Elite version in an FG sole plate. Now, I've got a bit of mixed feelings about this boot in particular. It's from a performance point of view, it's so close to a Mercurial, it kind of makes no sense. From an aesthetic point of view, I don't mind it. I think it looks okay. I love to have the complete collection though. So it kind of gets a pass because what is a collection with one of the third of the boots missing? But that's my personal opinion. Let me know what you think from your side, whether this is a boot that you just love, whether it's a boot that you can't stand, and just generally what you think of this Lucent Pack release. Talk a little bit about the colour. So you've got this glacier ice blue, baby blue sort of all over pattern, and on this Elite version it's got a little bit of an iridescent shine to it. So for these top end models, Nike give them a little bit of a treatment to make them sort of enhance there, which is a very nice touch. Under the hood we've got this rather sort of bland sole plate. If I'm honest, it's like there's nothing really happening on here. This feels like a little bit of an afterthought. Maybe this could have been the same glacier blue as well. Doesn't really sort of fit with the rest of the boot in my mind. Hey, there we go, that's just my opinion. So probably for me, as we look at the rest of the pack, the weakest of the three, but got to have it for completion's sake. That's the Phantom GT2. Let's move on to something a bit more exciting. Tiempo, possibly my favourite Nike boot at the moment, and in this colourway, well, not much is changing here. So we have this amazingly colour blocked, full blocked Tiempo with just a yellow striped swoosh, completely clean instep. This is just like super clean now, and you've got all the benefits of this 9th generation Tiempo, which, as I keep reminding you, is probably my favourite Nike boot on the market right now, and it's just so good and underrated. So if you are looking for a new boot, make this your first port of call, in my opinion. So we've got another slightly unique colorway for this Tiempo here. This one is called Guava Ice. Yes, so we had Glacier Ice, which was the blue, now Guava Ice on here. And we've got these sort of orange accent colors, and again, the yellow stripe here as well. I think with Tiempo, it kind of like just shows how classy this boot is by the fact we haven't got any gimmicks, we haven't got any color, sort of like extra designs on here. It's just really clean. As I said, it's just really stylish. So real top-notch looking boot here. And I think it's really good that actually a nice light colorway for what is the summer here in the UK and in Europe as well. So perfect for on pitch, and of course all of these boots are the ones that you'll be seeing on pitch as all the seasons have just started. So fantastically good choice from Nike there in terms of color blocking. And of course I always love a lighter Tiempo as well. Tiempo can look great with a blackout colorway of course, but it's just something about a nice light Tiempo that really works. Not much else to talk about on this one. Again, the Elite boot here, so we get all the benefits of the top end innovation. We get these nice cushion pads here on the inside as well. Again, lovely, like a CTR reminder. Fantastic boot. This is probably why I like it so much. And again, just a really solid boot, supple boot, not solid in flexibility, solid in performance. Great boot here. All right, that's the Tiempo. Talked about that one quite a lot. Let's on to the one I know you're all waiting for. Let's look at that Mercurial. All right, so here it is, the latest Air Zoom Mercurial. Now, ProDirect, thank you guys again for sending these out to me so I can share them with you. These are obviously the Superfly, so the top of the top end. And what do we think to this yellow stripe colorway? It is certainly bold. It certainly stands out like a Mercurial should. That is for sure. As we've seen on the bonded pack, we get this more side swoosh now, but we're also getting this huge Air branding now on the instep that we saw on the launch colorway first of all. Now this is what most of the boots are going to look like, the Mercurials going forward now. We're going to have this Air call out on the inside here, and it kind of looks like, to me, like a little bit like of a bird with the wings here. Here's the head in the middle, but it's just a sort of really bold way of saying, hey, this boot has some Air Zoom in it. So for those of you who aren't familiar, first of all, where have you been? But Nike's big innovation for this generation of Superfly is this Air Zoom sole plate. So in here is a Air Zoom bubble specifically designed for football to give you that extra spring in your step, give you that extra cushioning, and give you that extra acceleration throughout your game as well. It's really weird as a sensation, I must admit, having tried these on now. This is now what, the fourth colorway of the Mercurial Air Zoom, and when you wear them on, it's definitely a psychological feeling. You can feel that air, not much like you would say on an Air Max or on like a trainer, but certainly is something there, and it gives you that spring and you notice it, and it's certainly something that when running around in these, I'm like, these feel different, and in a good way as well. Talking aesthetics, well, we've got this Air Zoom call out here. We've got obviously Mercurial fast stripes there. We've seen this before, but having the little M's inside the swoosh is a nice little touch here. And as I said, this is the Superfly, so we get this slightly higher collar. On the Vapor, it kind of looks basically like this. There we go, there's the Vapor version, in case you wondered. Again, these are in FG because that's what I like to collect. So all these are in FG as well. And again, this is the Elite version as well. But across all of these boots, there are more than just these Elite top end price points. You can get the Pro, you can get the Academy, you can get the Club, and with each of those as well comes different sole plate options. So these will also come in SG Pro, these will also come in Turf, these will also come in the FG AG combination as well. So it's a full pack. Basically, these are the ones you can choose from, and there's kind of a boot for everyone in here. There's a boot if you're Tiempo, there's a boot if you're speed, if you're accuracy and attacking, there's Phantom. Not my choice, but still, sorry Phantom. So there's price points across all of it, which is really great to see, especially in these troubled times, especially in the UK here as well. But here's the pack. So I think as a pack, it looks kind of good together. It worked. You can see the yellow that goes across each of the boots together. We get this guava ice orange that sort of like picks up again across each of the details across each of the boots as well. And then we get the random blue for the Phantom. But I'm really hating on the Phantom today. It's not your fault, Phantom. I just think you're too close to the Superfly, the Mercurial. Maybe there's something in the pipeline for you. We'll see. Definitely around this end of the spectrum for me. So there's not really much else to say about these boots. These have been out for a while. These have been out for a while. And I've talked a lot about these. And I'm sure if you're already thinking about the Air Zoom Mercurials, there's plenty of options for you to look at now. So we've had the launch colorway, we've had the black pack, we've had the bonded pack from the women's Euros, and now we've got the main on-pitch pack, this Lucent pack here. And I'm sure there'll be more to come as well. Let me know what you think about this branding now, what you think here, whether this is working for you, whether it's something that maybe they should have just left alone. But I tell you what, when you see them on pitch, they certainly stand out, that is for sure. It's kind of a cool way, I suppose, to sort of announce that your boot has some new technology on it. I wonder if Adidas did the same sort of thing and put like Ultra Boost across the side of the boot. That might have some sort of fun. We shall see. That has been the Nike Lucent Pack. Once again, if you love seeing new boots and share that passion as much as I do, please consider subscribing to the channel, turning the notifications on so you get notified when I get a new upload, and there are some brand new other boots coming out I just know you're going to want to see. Thanks again for watching. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed this video, if you've learned something, if you've not learned something, just, hey, hit it anyway, it doesn't cost anything. And I will see you next time.